And now the GM of SmackDown, Nick Aldis, with what we suspect will be an announcement about WrestleMania.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to welcome the winner of the Royal Rumble and the man who will main event WrestleMania, the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes.
Here we go, Cody Rhodes on SmackDown for the first time since punching his ticket to WrestleMania. Cody is really milking his intro, isn't he?
More than usual.
I don't like the looks of this.
Looks like we had our own Rumble, didn't we, Cody? It doesn't look like we've got a Royal Rumble winner after all. That complicates WrestleMania, doesn't it?
That's enough! You are going to face severe consequences.
Oh, what's that, Cody? I should be the next challenger for Braun Breaker? You want me to take your spot?
Cody's got some fight left in him. I'm afraid you mean hot.
Make the match of this.
You will never get a shot at WrestleMania. You are suspended!
We need medical attention back there immediately. That crossed a major line.
Something tells me the Archetype isn't finished crossing lines.
Our thoughts are with Cody Rhodes. This man is suspended, but somehow has been allowed to speak here on Saturday night's main event.
If you bought a ticket to see a triple threat match here tonight, I'm sorry to tell you that the card is subject to change. Kevin Owens, Seth Rollins, and Randy Orton were standing between me and my destiny. The main event at WrestleMania. Nick Aldis tried to keep me out of this ring, but he doesn't control me. And now that everyone is out of my way, I'm going after Braun Breaker.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Paul Heyman, and I serve as special counsel to the most explosive, athletically gifted force of this generation, the reigning, defending, undisputed WWE Champion, Braun Breaker. But tonight, I'm here because of you. You take out the competition, stand here, and call it destiny? This isn't destiny. This is desperation. Your last pathetic play. Because you know the only way you could ever be worthy of standing across from my client Braun Breaker is if you were the last man left.
I just have one question. Does he know?
Does he know what?
Does your precious, coddled, oh so special WWE champion know how hard you've been trying to keep me away from him?
What are you talking about?
When I first came back to SmackDown, I was unstoppable. And then here comes Jey Uso. Then Jimmy. Two brothers coming together to come at me. That's the kind of thing that only occurs when someone whispers just loud enough to make real noise. Someone like the Wise Man. Funny how Hector ended up with the Wyatt Six after I left him behind. They didn't target him at random. Someone pointed them in the direction of a lost soul. Someone who knew exactly what kind of chaos that would unleash. Someone who wanted me trapped in that nightmare while the Royal Rumble came and went. Someone like you.
That is quite the conspiracy theory you've laid out. There's only one problem. It's all completely true. Every twist, every loss, every betrayal, every blindside, every roadblock, that was Paul Heyman. Finding yourself stuck toiling away on SmackDown, far from the WWE champion, that was Paul Heyman. You turned your back on me, so I turned you into my tool. You took out KO, Rollins, Orton, and now my client Braun Breaker gets a WrestleMania opponent handpicked by me.
The WWE champion has heard enough.
Braun Breaker is here to get some answers from Paul Heyman.
Braun, there's no need for you to involve yourself.
Is what I'm hearing true?
Yes, but it was strategic. It was all part of
Lied? You manipulated? You made this all about you!
Braun, let's go hash this out over steaks.
No, I don't care about your personal vendettas, and I don't care about WWE suspensions. I'm gonna do what you couldn't and shut this man up by beating him again. This time at WrestleMania.
Braun Breaker has made the call himself. We have a WrestleMania main event.
The man we once called the Archetype gets the shot he's been waiting a year for. Will this be the ultimate finish to his comeback story, or will he fall flat on his face again?
We won't have to wait long to find out. Wow. So Heyman actually let you off the leash?
This coming from the guy he's had dancing on a string all year.
Yeah? Well, as much as he didn't want this, he led me straight to you.
You've taken a long walk just to get the same result. But after burning all those bridges, Aldis, Pierce, Hector, I guess I can't blame you for being jealous that I've still got someone in my corner. And what did all this get you? Another shot at the guy who already sent you packing.
Sent me packing? You left me breathing. That was your mistake.
Yeah, so you could whine all year about how I broke you. That's the difference between me and you. I win and move on. You lose and make it a lifestyle.
Better than coasting off your daddy's name and Heyman's brain. You've been playing champ while he holds the map. You tried to break me once. This time, I'm the one doing the breaking. And I'm not stopping at the bell.
We've all seen the sad comeback tour. You try to show how tough you are in some wannabe underground street fight. Expect us all to run away because you beat up an old man? Then go tell some campfire ghost stories with the Wyatts. While you spent a year embarrassing yourself, I was defending my title over and over and over again.
Just because you walked in here on your own doesn't mean you're still not hiding behind Heyman's shield. Picking your opponents, your matches.
I can beat any opponent in any match.
How about I name the terms then? Do you want to go run and ask Mr. Heyman if that's okay?
Heyman is an advisor outside of the ring. Inside the ring, it's all me. I don't care what kind of match it is. It ends the same way our last meeting ended. Me as champion and everyone telling you it's time to retire. Name your terms.
Last man standing. No pinfalls, no flukes, just you, too broken to get up.
I kept you down for 365 days. 10 seconds won't be a problem.
Introducing the challenger from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 260 pounds, Duke Armstrong. And his opponent from Woodstock, Georgia, weighing in at 250 pounds, the undisputed WWE Champion,
Not going to be any question about who's champ after this.
Braun Breaker has taken on every challenger that stepped up over the past year, but none like this.
You mean every challenger that Paul Heyman pre-selected? That is, until this challenger forced his way in. And now we find out if the so-called Archetype can knock off the champ without respect, without rules, and without regret.
Working the leg with that move.
A focused attack on the champion's leg, and that might have some lingering effects.
Breaker's vulnerable here.
Oh, heinous knee to the face.
Slipping out of the way now.
And that was a well-executed attack. 12 months of waiting, leading to one final countdown. Who will be left standing? WrestleMania.
The champion just teed off. Our challenger found no way to break free there.
Good reflexes from him there. Driving the point of that elbow.
And it's Breaker himself being the one flattened there.
Early on in this last man standing match, and it looks like he's struggling to meet the challenge.
Looks like Cody Rhodes has not forgotten about the shovel attack.
You have to wonder if this is Heyman's last roadblock. But where is he?
Cody's in the ring. Hold on, what's this?
Being stalked, being measured, and clueless to it all.
Taking the shoulder to them hard there. Got out of the way of that one. Ooh.
He's able to counter that. Finds a counter for Breaker.
Devastating hit from the chair.
measuring. He's about to unleash something big. Oh, just grinding the edge of the chair into their body.
Rubbing his opponent's face in it now.
A slam that hurt.
He's taking things outside now. Everyone asks for it, and they got the table.
He gets back into the ring. Look at this. This can't be good. Crashing through the table.
Adding some extra impact with that table.
This is excellent. Just denigrating his opponent, showing who's the superior competitor.
He's headed out to the ringside area.
Taken down with a chop block. Had it scouted.
Thrown so hard, it shook the whole table. Gonna wrench that arm a little bit.
We're seeing one response after another. Neither superstar gaining a foothold.
Powerful takedown.
We are getting up close and personal with this match. Hopefully it doesn't come any closer.
A clinic of counters being put on by these competitors.
Power slam. Good night. The champ left reeling a little by that last blow.
No, things are not looking good for them at all, but as long as they can continue to manage to stay on their feet, they are very much still in this match. He's got a plan in mind, and a table is the key ingredient. Count of 7 in just a few heartbreakingly short moments. This could all be over.
Oh, we have to get the hell out of the way.
Braun fires back. Breaker embroiled by his opponent. In a well-timed counter.
On wobbly legs, but still somehow in this fight. Hellacious power slam.
You've got to be impressed by the fight these superstars are showing right now.
This is really anyone's game right now, and that realization is only fueling them more.
He wriggles out of the danger zone there. Now might be a good time to think about leaving, guys.
Trading counters here.
Counters to gain the advantage.
Each competitor sure they've done their homework.
And he slides him back to the mat. He's going up.
Taking flight.
Diving hammer strike.
Someone get the spatula. We have a human being to scrape up.
Title in hand and perhaps looking for a target. Simple and effective tackle.
He's making his intentions known to everyone in the arena.
Referee's count at 7. This could be it. And yes, he's made it back to his feet.
Breaking the count, and he might be back in this fight.
Oof! Using that championship with such malice.
And this one might be headed ringside.
Oh, looks like he's ready to use that steel chair. Wait a minute. You see that? You see that movement?
Yes.
That is how a true champion defends their title.
Grab the belt. Not sure how they're going to use it, though.
The challenger looking fairly run down at this stage.
Every attack hits harder this deep into the match. Staying up on your feet is only Just listen to this crowd. Every one of them is on their feet.
Big back body drop.
Getting him into the corner.
And he saw that coming from Braun.
Getting him in place, but for what?
There we go. Gonna set the opponent out. We're gonna go up top to the high rib district.
Follow-away slam.
Just discarded the champ like a chump.
Breaking the referee's count right there. Is this wise?
Well, it could be a mistake to not just let the count continue.
Stopping that offense with a swift elbow.
A sound suplex.
Going out. They're setting the table on fire. Oh, my God. Bringing this back into the ring.
Referee being forced to stop the count. There's still more damage to be done.
Got them off their feet here.
Went straight through the table. Burns, splinters, bruises, and fractured bones. Just a few of the many injuries probably sustained here. Oh, grabbing the belt. What now, man?
Referee's count at 7.
Only a few seconds left.
He's back up and ready for more.
Ending the count. This match goes on. Breaker scrambling back into the ring.
Steel, right in hand.
That's it. The title's going nowhere.
Fist drop.
Ooh, catching that elbow to the gut.
Boom! Backdrop suplex. What a boot.
Big back body drop.
What elevation.
Breaker is out of the way.
Big boot.
Taking the title into hand here.
Quick maneuvering, managing to avoid that bit of offense.
Putting an end to the ref's count.
For better or worse, Cole. Serves him right for running his mouth.
Working over the body there.
Getting carried to a vulnerable position here. Powerbomb all the way to the outside. And that looked like a terrible landing for the champion.
Oh, this is it. Not getting up anytime soon. Returning to his feet. He's not out of this thing just yet.
But who even knows how many more times he'll be able to get back up here. And the action is getting a little too close for comfort here.
Look at this, going counter for counter.
Gets lifted into position.
Ring-shaking powerbomb. Just got thrown around like a sack of you-know-what.
We might be mere seconds away from the close of this brutal match. Able to beat the ref's count in time. is how you get it done.
Sent crashing into our desk.
There, we might want to think about moving out of here.
Bang! Crucial counter there.
Bang on the money. Getting his opponent on their feet on top of the announce desk. What in the world are we about to witness? And one more.
He's trying again.
Straight in the back.
Look at all this wreckage.
There's no holding back. They're set on destroying each other. I don't know what they're looking for here.
Of all things, a shovel has been introduced into the action.
The moment that Paul Heyman feared the most just happened on the grandest stage of them all.
Nonetheless, we have a new, undisputed WWE Champion.
I don't agree with how he got here, and these fans don't either. Any criticism that Paul Heyman coddled or protected Bron Breakker, that's just going to get louder.
Hold that thought, Wade. What is Paul Heyman doing?
He's heading back to the ring. Heyman does not know when to quit.
The champ senses something's up.
Is Paul Heyman begging to jump ship?
This is a pivotal moment that could shape the rest of the champion's career and the future of WWE.
Listen to me.
Get up. Let's do this.
Yes.
After everything the Archetype has been through, how can he forget all that inside with Heyman? He's not forgetting. Those are the reasons he's doing it.
Like it or not, the Archetype and Paul Heyman now sit at the top of WWE.
For Booker T, Wade Barrett, Corey Graves, I'm Michael Cole, and this has been WrestleMania.